Welcome to Power Parenting. As always, our goal is to connect church and home by equipping parents to be the primary faith trainer in their home. For today's topic, we're going to talk about praying over your children. As a parent of 4 children under the age of 7, I'm constantly learning and having to adjust to the new trends and things that we're seeing happen in our lives. For the last couple years, there's been this slow transition of being an active participant with my children, where they're saying, "Daddy, would you come and build Legos? Daddy, would you come and throw a ball? Daddy, would you come and do something with me?" To now the trend is, "Dad, look what I built. Look what I have done. Would you come and watch me do something?" From an active participant standpoint, I had so many opportunities to plant the seeds of disciple making in my children's hearts as I talk with them, as I work with them, as I'm interacting with them. That's been a lot harder as an observer. And as I was struggling through what this transition meant, and I was really lamenting the missed discipleship opportunities I was having with my children, the Lord brought a scripture to my mind, and it was when Paul was writing to the church at Philippi, and he says, "I thank my God in my every remembrance of you, offering prayer with joy in my every prayer for you all." And I remember that Paul wasn't in Philippi. He was writing from afar. He wasn't an active participant with the people in Philippi. He was praying and petitioning on their behalf as he was hearing and encouraging them to do the things of God. So as I wrestled with that, I thought, this directly applies to how I'm interacting with my children. And I made it my goal to at least once a week, as I'm observing my children playing with their friends or interacting with each other, that I would just pray for them. I would pray that they would be developing socially the way that they should be, that kindness would come naturally to them. And I'd be praying for them that they would see every interaction they have with their siblings, with our neighbors, with their friends, that would be an avenue for the gospel. Pastor J.D. Greer, in his book, Pray Desperately, writes this. He says, "They need us, our children need us to plead with God to do what we never can, to transform their hearts. Perhaps the most effective thing, the most effective ministry we can do for our children is to pray for them." So my challenge for you would be this: find a time when you're observing your children this week. Maybe while they're playing in the band or taking the football field. Maybe they're playing at the park. When you're not actively interacting with them, take that opportunity to go to the Father on their behalf in prayer, to ask Him to transform them in a way that only He can. And what better opportunity do you have than maybe a Nerf war is raging around you to go to the Father on behalf of your children? We're honored to walk with you together as we strive to equip the next generation of believers, one home at a time. Thank you.